Good morning, team. Welcome to day 323 of the 5 a.m. Squat Club. This is the place where busy parents, busy men get back together, build their lives up to what they know that they should be. You don't need a lot of space. You don't need perfect conditions. I'm here in my wife's office in our 140-year-old farmhouse. Every day, we're going to get in here, prime our minds, prime our bodies with intensity, and then make progress towards the goals that we know are important in our life. So if you're ready to make a change in your life, build some consistency, build some discipline, some fitness and action, you're in the right spot. First step, let's prime our minds. Choose our first thoughts of the day. Let's go. All right, so what we're looking at here is 2 minutes or so to prime ourselves for the day. We're going to choose our first thoughts in the form of mental reps, and we're going to open our hips and our breath. So what we're looking at is feet underneath the hips, heels are flat on the ground. If you feel like you're going to fall over, you can grab something to hold on to out in front. You can follow along with the animation on the right of the screen there while we go 4-second inhale, 4-second hold, 4-second exhale, 4-second hold to set us straight for the day. So follow that animation, and I'll go through the mental reps. First one is, I am responsible. And that just means that if I want to get somewhere in my life, it's up to me. Or if I haven't gotten somewhere, I'm not blaming anybody else because it's on me. So take accountability, take responsibility and ownership for your life because nobody else is going to do it for you. Next is, I will make time between stimulus and response. And that's partially for me, but mostly for the people around me, that they get a better version of my response as opposed to a snappy reaction when that stimulus comes in. Can I take a moment with patience before I respond? Next is, I have all that I need to succeed today, and we'll focus on progress over perfection. This is kind of the whole point of our program here, is that we take, call it imperfect, but action in the right direction every day. So I don't need perfection, I just need movement. I need progress. And if I focus on that, the world is my oyster, or yours. And the last one is, I choose gratitude, because you can do all this work and make all this progress, but if you're not noticing the positivity, if you're not seeing that things are good, then you will see only negative. So if I focus on the things that I have and the things that I'm happy about and the things that I like, I will see more of them and feel like there is more positivity. All right, mindset primed. Next, let's move the body. Let's warm it up. Okey-dokey-doke. So, what we start every day with, good morning, Mr. Terry and Jody, is getting up off the floor a little bit here. So you've gotten out of bed, you've made that decision to do something positive for yourself by getting up early, and now we get up off the floor. So we're gonna go 2 minutes, just get down all the way, first step of our warm-up here. And then just get yourself all the way back up, and we like to celebrate at the top because we were able to do so with a little hop and clap. So this is just the first step of our warm-up. We're gonna go 2 minutes. You can progressively increase the pace that you're working at, but no requirement for speed here. We're just moving through some range of motion, starting up the engine, using a functional movement here like a burpee to do so. I need to be able to do these in my real life, so we practice them first thing every day while we get our engine started. The other thing I want you to think about here is, I'm gonna do this whole workout within this 20 square feet or so. Our theme today is all about that to get good fitness results, you don't need lots of space, lots of fancy equipment, really anything special. Just need consistency and, I would say functional movements executed at high intensity, but really just consistency. We're gonna do today's whole workout with either a barbell or a dumbbell and your body weight. So all you need, 7 feet or so. We're gonna get a great 20-minute workout in this morning. 4 different movements, 5 rounds, and then as usual, we'll take action afterwards towards our goals so that we're making sure that we don't get to the end and regret not achieving certain things. Another 10 seconds of burpees, and then we'll move on to the next step of the warm-up. Good morning, good morning. All right. Woo. Heart rate is going. We've begun. So you'll see there are some, no way. Good morning, Andrew. You'll notice there's a warm-up written up on the screen here. If you don't like jumping first thing in the morning, feel free to go with the standing march. But otherwise, we're gonna go 15 to 20 jumping jacks just to start ramping it up a little bit. Once again, going 20 minutes today, alternating. We're going power cleans, V-ups. Ooh, shouldered overhead. One more. What is it? I've forgotten. We'll come back to it. All right, next warm-up movement is gonna be our inchworm. Just come out to a wide stance, outside your shoulder width. Take the hands to the floor. Walk yourself out to a nice tight plank position, thinking about squeezing the legs, butt, and abs. Walk it back up and stand. Let's get at least 5 there. Jody, did you see that? You did it. I'm feeling a little tight from yesterday. I was at the gym yesterday. Had a good little machine calorie deadlift chipper. So definitely want to loosen up the posterior chain here this morning. Feeling a little tight. Team, while we're warming up here, let me know, what time did you get to bed last night? That's a crucial factor in our program. Let's go to a leg swing, by the way. That if you're not getting to bed early enough, maintaining consistency, getting up at 5 o'clock is going to be unsustainable. So always aiming for at least that 8 hours. I was in bed at 8:30 last night. Maybe woke up a couple times to pee, but if I'm gonna keep doing this, getting to bed early is essential. So let me know in the chat, team, what time did we get to bed? How we feeling this morning? Or even, you could just drop a 1 or a 0. 1 is, great sleep. You went to bed the right time. 0 is not so much. You're gonna try to get back on tonight. All right, we're gonna move on to our rotation here. So come back into your plank position, walk yourself back out. And then from there, we're gonna take 1 foot outside the hands. You can drop the hips down. Take the elbow that's closest to the knee and work it down towards the floor as close as you can. And then rotate, reach that hand up to the ceiling. Let's get at least 5 cycles here as well. Elbow to the floor, hand to the ceiling. Love it. Want to sleep at 9:30. 6 hours, no good. Andrew, I watch a good deal of your stuff and it blows me away how much content you're able to put out on Instagram, on YouTube. I don't even know if you're on TikTok, to be honest, but so much work. So the fact that you even sleep kind of blows my mind, to be honest. All right, switch up sides. Jody, 9:30 as well. When did you sleep? Yeah, if you're not, if you're going to bed and you're not sleeping, there are some strategies that can help with that. Generally, what's happening is your mind is racing. You're thinking about too many things either through the day or for the next day, or things that you're stressed about. I would suggest reading. I would also suggest just a nighttime routine that's consistent every time. Right? So there's a system that you follow, just like we do in the morning for going to bed. Maybe it consists of getting off your phone an hour before bed, or not eating 3 hours before bed, or just having a consistent, hey, I brush my teeth, I do this, and it leads to reading, which leads to sleep. And the more consistent it is, the more your body knows, hey, this thing, once I do this thing, I know that it's bedtime. All right, next one. We're in our kind of passive squat position. You're gonna go ahead and grab your toes with your hands. Elbows are inside the knees. Press out on the elbows, pull up on the chest. Find a nice upright torso squat position. And then we're gonna reverse it. We're gonna drop the chin, drop the chest, raise the hips. Find some hamstring tension. I'm trying to keep my chest and thighs in contact with one another. And then I'll reverse it again. Drop the hips down, pull the chest up tall. We'll get at least 5 here as well. Andrew, you got any advice for us on how to grow this channel? How to reach other people? I want to do this with a whole bunch of people at 5 a.m. Turn up the room. Maybe one more there. Gotta loosen up that tension. This power clean is gonna be tight. All right. Let's go ahead and grab our PVCs. If you don't have a PVC, you can grab a broomstick or a hockey stick if you're Canadian. Go ahead and widen that grip out so that the arms are straight while the bar sits in the hip crease. And we're gonna start with it overhead and just work that stick down to basically in line with your shoulders behind you. That's where all the tension's gonna be, and just move up and down through that space. There's no real value in bringing it out in front because there's no tension there. Just go basically from overhead to behind your shoulders or underneath the shoulders. Get at least 10 there. Then we'll get in a few squats and we'll talk about today's workout. Obviously, if you appreciate any of this, make sure that you're hitting that thumbs up button. And consider inviting a friend or an enemy, maybe even better. Someone who needs a kick in the butt, a restart, or even just a lack of excuses. Share it with them. Okay, we'll take that bar into the back. You can put it in the front rack if you want. Instead, we're just gonna get some squats here. So feet underneath the shoulders, maybe a slight turn out of the toes. You're gonna send the hips down and back as if you're sitting on a toilet. Ideally until the hips are below the level of the knee. Stand up tall, squeeze the butt at the top. Let's get at least 10 there. Try to stay relatively active in the bottom as opposed to our kind of passive squat that we've done a couple times there. Andrew, you saying it's 4 a.m.? Where are you at right now? Because you live Eastern Standard, don't you? All right. Let's do our little hook. So feel free to keep warming up. Jody, you can hop on the rower. Just keep moving a little bit. We're gonna do this little workout hook. I will think on it in a moment. You have a great setup, great contact, very interactive. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you stopping in, man. I really do. Central, Chicago. I got you. I got you. All right. Let's do that hook. If you're a dad who knows that you've been training but you've fallen off since having kids, this is where you restart. This morning we've got 20 minutes of intensity, done in a small space, little equipment, no excuses, full body, no wasted time. Let's get after it. All right. So today's workout, as you can see there on the screen, we've got 4 movements, 5 rounds, 20 minutes. We're just gonna rotate through those 4 movements 5 times. First movement is a V-up. Let me just go through all 4 of them. We're going V-up, power clean, mountain climbers, and shouldered overheads. I switched that one. So let's talk about all 4 options. We'll talk about scaling options to make sure that it's accessible to any level, and we'll go from there. So your V-up, I'll show you. I'm not great at these, so this may not be a perfect demo, but you're gonna start basically in a hollow body position and then contact the feet at the center while basically sitting on your hips, straight legs, touching the toes. If that's not accessible, which it probably won't be for me, you could go with second version, which is a tuck up. So instead of going straight legs, you're just gonna bend the knees, bring them to the chest. And then third option, if you don't like either one of those, is just gonna be a sit-up. So lay yourself fully on the ground, shoulder blades down, and then get the shoulders past the hips at the top. So there's movement number one. Movement number two is a power clean, and this can be done with a barbell or a dumbbell. I'll show you both options. For the barbell, I'm gonna start at mid-shin. Maybe I'll have some bumper plates on there. Push away from the floor. Once you get to mid-thigh, think about jumping. Catch that barbell on the shoulders, elbows high, stand it up. Once again, push away from the floor, jump catch, stand. If you're doing this with a dumbbell or two dumbbells, same idea. From the floor, push away from the ground, jump catch, stand. You could do it with one or two dumbbells, push away across the knees, jump catch, stand. Movement number three is a mountain climber, and this is much less CrossFit, much more like boot camp type thing, but it's going to jack up the heart rate. Good control here. So I'll give a couple options on this one as well. The one that I'm going to aim for is that one foot comes outside the hands, and then I'm switching that position. However, that may not be fully accessible for everybody, in which case you could go knee to elbow. Knee to elbow, you could do it fast, or walking speed. And then our last one, and I'll probably have to turn around my hat for this one, is going to be a shouldered overhead. So barbell starts on the shoulder. Obviously you'll get it there with your power clean. And then for the shouldered overhead, you could strict press, which not super efficient. You could push press, dip, drive press, or what I'm gonna do, which is gonna be the most efficient of the three, is gonna be a push jerk. So a dip, jump, catch, and stand. Once again, dip, jump, press under, receive locked out, and then stand. So, whew, I'm breathing already. Let's take a few minutes here, warm up those movements. What you want to think is each one of these minutes, you don't want to work for more than 30 seconds. So you can choose to go heavy on the bar or on the dumbbells, and do 3 to 5 reps. Or go light and get higher volume. You could do 10 reps, do a little bit more cardio. Up to you. Same thing with the body weight exercises. You don't want to work for more than 30 seconds. So at no point in this workout should you be working like at the 40 or 45 or 50 second mark of each minute. Whew. You can, I'm gonna go touch and go obviously in these cleans because of where we are in my space, but you could dump them and reset if you have the capacity. Ooh. All right, I gotta spin the hat. All right. I was thinking about going a little heavier, but I think we're gonna keep it pretty light this morning. I'll maybe aim for, I don't know, 3 to 5 reps on the barbell. Might as well put the 5 on here. So, we're gonna be going in 2 minutes here or so. So make sure that you have hit that thumbs up button, considered subscribing to the channel. Yeah, you're gonna aim to, unless you have multiple barbells, you're gonna aim to do the same weight for the cleans and the shouldered overhead. What you could do is, if one of those two is easier than the other, just do more reps of the easier one. Ooh. All right. Okay, let's do this. Okay. So one more refresher. We're going 20 minutes. First minute, V-ups. Second minute, power cleans. Third minute, mountain climbers. Fourth minute, shouldered overhead. 5 times through. 20 minutes. Got it. Ready, team? Press that 50 times. 10 seconds. Let's do it. Oh, V-ups first. That'll be good for V-ups though. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna go tuck first. I gotta work on these. Could do a single leg as well. It's kind of neat. Whoop, still awkward though. All right, there's 30 seconds. One down. Second one is power cleans. You go 3 to 5. If you got it really light, you can go upwards of 10. 10 seconds. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take 2, loss, I make shots, 1.
I tell you get big box, you get yachts, you swing rocks and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big things, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase it? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it out.
Good. You can always turn up the reps as you go. Start light. You'll notice that this will compound over these 20 minutes, especially the barbell work. Morning, Megan. 20 seconds. Mountain climbers next. Music's intense. 10. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah.
Those are hard. 20 there. Once again, you could do those just bringing the elbow to the knee as well, or knee to elbow, if that full range is not accessible. 15. Push jerks or shouldered overhead next. Last movement of the first round. 5, 3, 2, 1. There you go, see? I'm doing more on the jerk than on the clean. Less range of motion, a little less work. 30 seconds. One round down, 4 to go. $15. All right, so V-ups, or tuck-ups, or single leg V-ups. Whatever you choose. 3, 2, 1. Done chasing, got big things, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase it? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise. You don't have to quit me, I slow. 30 seconds. Power cleans next. We're warmed up. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
5 there.
That I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head
We're doing it.
doubt, yeah. Please say any negative
Keep it up,
thoughts,
team.
I
Doing
pop
great.
off when I hear people say I cannot, I get off.
Mountain climbers next.
Going wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay last.
Focus on the breathing.
Never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth. Can't put me down, I'll be getting loud.
20.
You can have it douse, not what I'm about. Have your cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round. I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
10 seconds. Remember, we're here every single morning. The new workout. All you guys join us. 2, 1. Mountain climbers. Woo. 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 We're going, team. 30 seconds. May seem like not enough to work for 30 seconds, but you go hard. 1-to-1 work to rest is a lot. Shoulder to overhead next. 10 seconds.
I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big
3,
shot.
2,
I ain't done chasing,
1.
got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them?
Sorry. I forgot what I was doing.
I don't give up, I don't give up this. Cause I know that I want
Shoulder
it,
overhead.
know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
Dang it. Thought I was doing cleans there. $30 seconds. 2 down. 3 to go. V-ups next. Woo! Ten. V-ups, tuck-ups, sit-ups. What do we got? 2, 1, go.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot, I get off.
Holy.
Proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost.
Almost halfway.
Stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be sweating now, call it word of mouth. Can't
Power
put me
cleans
down,
next.
I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about. Have your cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round. I'm legend bound, can't stop
15.
me now.
5, 3, 2, 1. Six. Mountain Mountain climbers next. 30 seconds. Right there, barbell. There you go.
Say anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots.
10 seconds.
You get yachts, swing lots, and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things,
3,
impatient. Who's at the
2,
top, think they need replacement?
1.
Who's at the top, think I'm gonna erase, let's face it. I don't give up quick, I don't give up, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
Whew. Whoa. Need to get slippery here. 30 seconds. Shoulder to overhead next. Holy. This will be the end of the third round after this. 5, 3, 2, 1, shoulder to overhead.
Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, that I'm full of every single doubt.
7.
Please say any negative thought, I pop off when I hear people.
That's 3 down. 2 rounds to go.
Stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south.
We're breathing.
Call it word of mouth.
Doing great, team.
I'll be getting loud, you can have it douse, not what I'm about. Have your cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round. I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
15. 10. V-ups, tuck-ups, or sit-ups. 3, 2, 1. Come on. $30. Back to power cleans next.
Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots, and pop
10.
off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top, think they need replacement? Who's at the top, think I'm gonna erase that face?
3, 2,
I don't give up quick, I don't
1.
give up, I won't give up
Let's
this.
go.
Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
There's 7. Woo. Woo. We're getting sweaty this morning. 30. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good. Fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts. I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong. I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth. Can't bring me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm
30.
about. Have your cloud. If
Shoulder overhead
out,
next.
I keep making sound. Go another
And then
round.
one more
Don't
round.
down. Can't stop me now.
Oh, wow. Three, two, one. Second last set of shoulder overhead. One more round. 30 seconds.
Please say anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run
20.
my mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams,
10
bigger
seconds.
things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's
Last
at
set
the
of
top
V-ups.
think they're gonna erase that, face it.
5,
I don't give up quick, I don't give up.
3,
I won't give up this.
2,
Cause I know that I want it, know
1.
that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
Wow. Power cleans next. $15. Last set of power cleans. Three, two, one. Last set of power cleans.
Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud.
8.
You can have it douse, not what I'm about. Have your cloud, it be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round.
30 seconds.
Down, can't stop me now.
20. Mountain climbers next. 10. 3, 2, 1.
Please say anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use.
Oh my
to
God.
go ahead and run my mouth, yeah.
So slippery.
I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get
One more set of
yachts,
push
swing
jerks.
lots and pop off a big
Or
shot.
shoulder overhead.
I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase that?
10.
I don't give up, I don't give up, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I
3,
promise.
2, 1. Amazing. Finish it up strong. Great job, team. Oh. Walk it around, catch your breath, grab a sip of water. And if you appreciate this content, be sure to like, subscribe, share the video, and join us. Every morning, we're here every day, changing our lives. How was that, team? I'm hurting. That hurt. I went up on the barbell reps, kind of every round. Starting at 4, I went up to 10. Ooh. Jody. Oh my God, I'm dead. What the hell? Yeah, 20 minutes did it. I was amazed at how hard those mountain climbers were too. All right, let's chill out. Morning, Jabes. All right, let's do, oh my God. Let's just do a seated hamstring stretch. Eventually. Just sit on your butt, legs straight out in front, and try to sit up tall. If you can't sit up with a neutral spine, let's see if I can do it. Relatively neutral. If you can't get there, you can always elevate your hips, right? Sit on a bumper plate or something. But let's hang out here for a minute. Sit up tall. You could reach forward. You may lose your neutral spine there, but that's okay too. Jody, mountain climbers so hard, right? I know it's not a typical like CrossFit movement, but those jacked me up a lot. And I was basically sliding my feet by the end because it was so slippery here. So our takeaway here today is that you can have one hell of a workout in a pretty small space, right? I stayed within this probably 15 square feet the whole time, just the space of a barbell. Everybody, I'm sure, can find that much space. You can find yourself a dumbbell and you can make it happen. So really there are no excuses for not achieving real good functional fitness. That being said, that's probably the easy part. Getting fit is simple enough. You just get up and move. Jody. So once you've done that though, once you've done the easy part, right, we're here for more than that. I want to make progress towards my goals outside of fitness as well. And in order to do that, just like the fitness component, I need to take action, right? So as I was saying, this is the simple part of getting up early and working out. There are a lot of people who do that. I mean, you guys are special, obviously, because we do it consistently at 5 a.m., but that's where most people quit. And then they go about their day and they scroll and they get distracted and the world creates chaos and they put out fires all day. But what they could do, and what we do here, is that instead of taking this energy and going and, I want to say burning it, unproductively, I want to take this mental clarity and this time that I've carved out, because it's not even 6 o'clock a.m. right now, and I'm going to go take action. So, say your goal in life that you've kind of given up on because, life is busy and kids are hard and job and responsibilities take over, and, you had a goal of writing a book. And the action required to write that book is not writing a book, it's spending an hour a day writing 2 pages per day, or 1 page, or 5 pages, or whatever it is, but it's taking that action daily. The book is not going to happen in one flourish of sit down, concentration, focus. It's going to happen by building a habit of writing all the time. So you don't need to be writing a book. You don't need to be building a business. You don't need to be learning a new instrument. Whatever it is, it's the same step. It's the same. Create consistency in your action towards that goal, because anybody that's gotten anywhere worth getting has done it over time. You know, those people that you look at that are wealthy, that won the lottery, they didn't get there over time, and very likely they lost all that money, right? To build those skills, to build the habits of the rich takes time. Just like a new skill or a new language, whatever it is, a new job, a new relationship, takes time, takes action consistently to build up the capacity or the skills or the whatever it is that you're building. So if you just carve out, you get up nice and early with us, move your body with intensity, prime your mind, and then take action, the progress compounds and you just get better and better fitness, better and better access to your goals, and life improves. So on that note, let's see, I don't have any great clips today, but I'll show you one. Let's just see, Jody, I decided to do an EMOM of the sweeper complex yesterday after class. My bar was ready to roll. Nice. I did basically most of this yesterday. We did clean and jerks. Oh, I can show that video too. Some basically power clean and jerks at the gym and then deadlifts. So we were a little sore. So here's the clip from yesterday. I got another one from the gym, but we are currently having some work done in our basement. I'm not exactly sure what the hell this is, but we've moved everything around, and they came in, they dug out a new sump pit. They brought in a jackhammer, and you see they cut out this trench, and they cut out a trench basically all along. You can't see it because I'm shadowing it, but all along that wall that I'm pointing out right now. And they're coming back today to do more work. It's incredible how much work they've done in one day, though. But this is for water abatement, right? My house is 140 years old. It's a rubble foundation, and water comes in, which is not uncommon for a house that old and that type of foundation. But as a result, you know, there's some mold in there, and we just want to make sure the kids aren't breathing in too much mold, because that's where our furnace is, and the air blows from downstairs. So we're having this process done, which is meant to keep the moisture out of the basement a little bit more, and yeah, keep it a little bit drier down there. Curtain drains, so typical for New England. Oh, there you go. Jody knows her stuff. Curtain drain, sure, yeah. And here, I've got a clip. Coach, is that a basement? Yeah, that's my basement, Jabes. Our house is very old. And then here's a clip from yesterday. We were doing triple power clean and push jerks. And right there is the difference between being at the gym and being here, is that I will dump that barbell after I make that lift, and it feels fantastic to do so. Whereas in here, we don't do that. We hang on to the barbell, we go touch and go. Yeah. That being said, there's definitely a lot of value in going touch and go. You know, that's not something that I would typically do at the gym. I would always aim to go singles, because, you know, for me it's that like slow, steady progress. But the going touch and go, which I tend to do here, builds a whole lot of grit, a lot of discipline, a lot of mental capacity, because you want to take a break, but you can't. You have to be controlled. So I think that'll probably carry over as well and help with my fitness there too. But it just shows the difference, right? I mean, you don't need the gym. You don't need a ton of space. It can all be done here, you know, in your house, in your garage, wherever you're at. Small space, great fitness, and then progress towards your goals doesn't require any space. It just requires action. All right, team. You guys have been fantastic. I'll do some shout outs here. Mr. Terry, Jabes, Jody, Andrew Hiller, and Megan. Special shout out to Jody for being a member of the team. And remember, you can be a member of the team and get special shout outs, special emojis, and eventually member-only live streams, probably happening in the summer a little bit more. So I appreciate all of you. If you do want to support the channel more, feel free to join as a member. Also, we've got some merch available if you go to the link in the description. I think it's the first line in the description. Jody, I saw a shipping notice for your flag yesterday, so I know it's coming. I think it said March 23rd, so Monday or something. Can't wait to see it. And yeah, join the community, like, subscribe, do all those things. Do the hit some emotions, reactions there. Jody said, did you coach? Yeah, I had a personal training client at 11. She is 93 years old. And then I participated in the noon class, and then I coached the 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. classes yesterday. So I normally have another PT, but he's in Hawaii right now. Okay, team. Whew, we did it. That was a tough one, but you guys did fantastic. I appreciate you a ton for being here. You guys are always incredible, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Peace.